After saving Absalom from a threat by the Whispering Tyrant and their servants festering within the grisly fair, our heroes took the fight to the Gravelands. Although they achieved victory over one of the tyrant's most powerful servants, it came at a dreadful cost, and they went their separate ways. A year has passed since then, and our heroes find themselves drawn together once again. Mysterious arrow cards have appeared in their possession, and the cards seem drawn to one another, pulling them back to the city of Absalom. The cards want to be whole once more, but their presence and their power is not unknown to everyone. As various groups mobilize to take them for their own, our heroes will find themselves drawn to a conflict, not just with these forces, but for the fate of Galarian itself. The cards have been dealt. Welcome to Stolen Fates.
I'm God.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Stolen Fate!
Yar! Wait, no, it's the wrong one. I mean, yeah!
Deal!
Dark Magician in attack mode!
You've activated my trap card.
I was unironically watching the Weevil fight earlier today.
What do you mean, unironically?
There were some good scenes in the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon.
I'm aware, but...
Are there? It is so dated.
It is very dated, but they're still well done.
Like half of the episode is just holding frames. Good.
Yeah, that's how anime works.
No, modern anime is much more smooth. There's a lot more motion.
As opposed to what? How many episodes is One Piece at?
Don't get the One Pieces involved.
Yes.
Oh look, I've seen the fights in One Piece as well, and I think they're amazing as well, but I don't have the time, I'm sorry. I super don't. It's the same with Fairy Tail.
There's almost 1,200 episodes apparently.
I know, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, my time's already pretty limited. That's not gonna happen. I like anime. I just don't have the time for the long form stuff. I'm actually a little bit sad to see my Crunchyroll account go, because I was gonna watch more of Spy X Spy.
Oh yeah, that one looked good.
Did you at least watch Free Run?
I'm gonna say no, because I don't recognize it.
It's the elf lady that lives forever.
I did not watch that one. Also have not watched any of Dungeon Mishi.
Someone's disappointed.
I mean, I'm still just I haven't watched Dungeon Mesh either, but just Free Run. Like, the first episode made me cry. The second episode made me cry. The 11th episode made me go, "Holy shit!"
And
like
then did it
out
make you
loud.
cry?
And then you
No,
cried.
it was just like one of the massive breadcrumbs
Yeah.
of things, and then it all comes together with satisfying, but also whiplash.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do that too. I do that in my game sometimes.
Give yourself whiplash. You should probably get that checked out, Matt.
No, that's why I stretch my neck every day. I do neck stretches for a good 5 minutes so that doesn't happen to me. But no, how is everyone? How have their weeks been? Your week's been? You know what I mean. It's hot.
It is very muggy today.
It rained a couple of hours ago, and it's just starting to feel like gloop.
Yeah. When the very air has the consistency of sweat, it's great. I love this. I'm just really happy where I am. It doesn't last that long. We only get about a month or two of this.
Yeah. See, I live in Queensland, where it's beautiful one day, what the fuck the next.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember. I used to live in Townsville. The most
Ugh.
Queensland of Queensland.
Yeah, no. It's right. I used to live on the west coast of Queensland.
Oh God.
West coast of Queens.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that is a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no West coast of Oh, the pointy bit.
Way up the top.
Yeah, no pass. Yeah, no.
Tropical.
No,
Literally.
that side of it is just Dust Bowl. Like there's literally this town called Weeper. You know where to go to
Not in the
Weeper for?
tropics.
Bauxite,
Weep.
which is dust.
I need to... There. Now we also have Puddle in the party. Section. I'm trying to figure if I got any announcements to really do.
What's that book?
What?
There's some book.
There is a book?
About armored tanks. Russian armored tanks.
You lost me.
Yeah, it's about BMPs.
So what Sam/Kolgar is so subtly getting at is I currently have a book out in playtest on Drive-Thru RPG called Black Powder Magic and Plus. In case you're not aware. I think most people watch me are aware at this point. I do! And it contains a lot of stuff, including lots of firearms and weapons, archetypes, subclasses. So much stuff. And we're waiting until the playtest finishes out, but we have started doing the second phase edits on it. And we're resisting the urge to add more to it, shall I say.
That's probably a good idea to show restraint.
Yeah. Though I say that we might end up adding a page or two of spells.
Magic in the black powder. Magic. It's plot.
That's
I don't know.
kind of why I'm considering it, honestly. So there's a little bit more magic in there. Otherwise, for those who aren't aware, Rust Henge, the playthrough I do on Wednesday nights, Rust Henge itself has finished. The game, however, will be continuing, or the campaign will be continuing. We'll be going into 7 Dooms for Sandpoint in the new year. We're going to be doing an interim session on this Wednesday, and then 0.5, and then in the new year, we'll be beginning with 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. And it looks like the characters are all going to have new art as well.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. Who's drawing all that? That sounds like a lot of work.
So, one of the players in the game... Nope, that's wrong. There we go. Verk!
They're a real Verk, that one.
Tara is doing the art for it. And yeah, no, the art's actually looking really good. But I'm gonna have to do like
didn't happen.
Pics will happen when I have permission to show the pics. I'm probably gonna do like the tokens first though. But the tokens are gonna be done up for the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint build as opposed to Rust Henge. Otherwise, we have Gatewalkers tomorrow night, where the players are going through the final dungeon for the second book. Planning to kind of finish out the book before the year's end. So that
Matt
we can...
didn't commit to giving trauma to the B team to traumatize the A team.
There was some... Yeah, insurance? Yeah?
Good luck affording a house.
Anyway, otherwise I don't have too much left in the way of announcements or things like that. We are getting up to the end of the year. I'm probably going to have a bunch of announcements and stuff when we get into the new year, because we're planning a bunch of things both with my personal Tabletop Obscura stuff and also with the Southern Realm game stuff. We got a lot of plans for future stuff, and we're going to put together a proper announcement and get all that done. Otherwise, just some other housekeeping stuff. Not unfortunately. It's currently Thanksgiving in the States at the moment, so Juliet will not be joining us.
Sadly, we don't have her.
We don't have a turkey day. Well, we don't have an official turkey day anyway.
We're not particularly thankful for being here.
That is a juicy looking bird out to the east of that battle map.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the monster for a second then.
No.
I mean, wood.
That looks super sinewy and very chewy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say that'd be gamey as hell. There's no fat on that.
That would be a slow cook meal, absolutely.
Mhm.
We are terrible people. But otherwise, character introductions. Who wants to go first?
From the outside, obviously.
From the outside? Bow?
Bao? Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Mod Maxwell in chat. I play Bao Saying, the Yabai champion.
Hogar?
Got to do the fun fact. He's got to do the fun fact.
Since when are we doing fun facts for these ones? Bao wears a mask that looks like a dog skull.
That's new.
No, that's always been the thing.
It'd be cooler if I'd had art.
But we're not going to go into that, are we?
No.
Hogar?
Oh, my turn. I am
Yeah.
Korga. I am Sam. I am playing the Dwarven Druid, Korga. Korga is both a nerd and good at sports. Which sport? You'll have to find out at a later date.
Cards is not a sport.
Is he a Basilisk player? Please tell me he's a Basilisk player.
Nope. The sport was introduced in Howl of the Wild.
Dwarf tossing.
Sure.
Oh, no, I actually know this one. Okay, yeah, no, that could be a reveal for later. I actually know the answer to that one. And Whisper?
I'm Leo. I'm playing Whisper. She's creepy, she's kooky, she's absolutely spooky. What's a fun fact for Whisper? She can scratch every part of her body at once.
You know what? I
what you
believe
did,
we
Sam.
said.
Yes,
I believe we
Sam?
said fun fact, not. Yeah,
Can you imagine how satisfying that would be? Just getting every inch.
I don't want to think about it.
It would probably be very satisfying, but at the same point, it's just like, okay.
I didn't say she can scratch every inch of your body.
No, but like
She could,
sometimes the roof of my mouth feels itchy, and I don't like to think of Whisper doing that.
Well, we did hair in the mouth. Awful.
Canonically, her hair does keep wiggling after it's gone, so.
Right.
Blech.
This is fine.
I
Fun
don't want to play
fact:
this game anymore.
the medical condition prior prism derives its name from a god that was the patron of gardens and herbs, whose state was often in Roman villa gardens. And also, it had a large pillar. Okay. But yeah, no, yeah, look, you're a little bit sus. It's fine though.
Yeah, I learned.
Today I learned, absolutely. As for me, the voice you're hearing is mine. Hello, I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage that you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a shared buddy situation. Don't worry about it. Makes us a better GM all round. And speaking of, I do all the GMing and stuff for the Tabletop Obscura channel. I hope everyone's enjoying it so far.
I don't know. I've been around for a few years.
Kind of mid. It feels a bit mid.
I've not seen anyone better, but I'm sure one day someone will probably maybe beat you.
Maybe. Maybe one day.
But until then, I'll have to keep watching your videos and liking and subscribing on YouTube. Make sure that's a fair fight.
I love my players so much. They're so encouraging. And I mean that completely literally. That's not sarcasm.
You've got
at
to
all.
do that too, so whoever tries to beat him has to surpass him. That way we know that they're better beating him.
I don't have
Set the records
rivals.
first.
I just have victims I haven't met yet.
All those other wannabe GMs have to go through me.
A stranger is simply someone I haven't met yet.
Aww, that's so adorable. Well, let's switch over to the map. Who remembers what happened last week?
Tried to make friends, didn't work out.
Wrecked.
I mean,
Small underground aberrations were attempted to be befriended by various people. Korgar was like, no, these look bitey. I'm going to stay away from that. So Korgar didn't get bitten.
See, the problem is, if you look at them from a distance, it looks like they're giving you the thumbs up. So it's like, oh, these are clearly friends.
I mean,
Those
super
teeth
not.
say not friend-shaped.
Again, from a distance.
Look,
Well-
there's been no friend-shaped short about them, so therefore they are not friend-shaped.
There are other things. Matt hasn't been that busy with friend-shaped.
I haven't. I've actually been very slack with it, and I've been kind of beating myself up about it.
Hey,
But I've also been
I'm
busy.
just saying, they don't have a friend-shaped episode, therefore they're not friend-shaped, and that means they're enemies.
And there
That's
was
the
this guy.
rules.
Kolgar doesn't have a friend-shape episode.
Exactly. That's
Right on.
why Illustrana dislikes him so much.
Specifically.
She keeps making up weird rumors about him, like that he snores. That's just incorrect.
You still saucy about that?
Oh no, I'm just stirring shit.
Ah, fair enough. The fact that there is a
Witty-
tabletop
witty banter,
obscura
as they say.
implies that there is a table bottom obscura. Well, I have seen a table bottom role-playing game.
Table
Yeah,
bottom revealer?
Well, that was the other thing. But I have actually seen an RPG that's written in such a way that it's supposed to be played underneath a table.
In case of earthquakes. Or is it tornadoes?
I don't remember all the details about it, but it does encourage you to also build a blanket fort, so...
Aww.
You know, using the table.
I'm wondering how many people got like a critical hit in that game and like smacked their head on the table because they got excited.
Well, Bow, Korgar, and Whisper, you all have 2 hero points.
Oh,
Yes.
dunk.
But yes, as our heroes have been continuing to hunt down the separate cards of the Deck of Destiny, they have found themselves being dragged all across Galarian as they go from arc to arc. The most recent one has found them in the southern area of Vudra, an area known as the Open Bridge, which is kind of a misnomer because the damn place is covered in aberrations that came up from the Underdark, not the Underdark, the Shadowlands. And upon arrival, they were like, hey, we need to find a card. Hey, random person, let's help you out. And after beating up some of the aberrations, they have made their way. Well, 2 of them have made their way to a outcropping where they're potentially trying to find a pack that has the card in it. But it's been interrupted by the arrival of more of the aberrations. And that's kind of where we left off. And yeah, Eldritch, I've seen some really weird indie games just in passive looking on itch. Some of them are just buck wild. But if I could get initiative from everyone, we might not need it, depending on how Illustrana and Whisper go.
Mm-hmm.
You expect me to get out of this hot tub? No chance. You're walking back.
Is this where Koga, like, what is the longest range spell that I have?
Fireball. Actually, fireball / chain lightning.
Now, if you could chain lightning off of fireball, that would be even better.
Am I in range? Yep, I am very much in range. Is this map even long enough?
Most maps aren't long enough for a fireball.
No,
280 feet.
It's just over half the range.
Well,
I am A-okay for fireballs and... Well, not fireballs, but chain lightning if it's required.
well, let's see how this goes. Illustrana, you will be up first.
Well, with her superior elven perception, Illustrana's going to seek the bag.
Oh, thanks, I hate it. Alright, seek!
Yes, and because she's in the sky, she gets the benefit of the big sky card that we got on the last episode. Watch out!
Control, this is Big Spy. Approaching the crash site.
There was a discussion we had off stream where it was like, this is all going to come down to how Whisper and Illustrana do their seek checks.
Hey, I'm rolling, not Juliet.
No, that's also true. Juliet's been rolling pretty strangely bad, but that's all good.
Hey, she gets the woe eventually after like the first few sessions where all she got was wheel.
Now, you do find the backpack, Illustrana, kind of hidden amongst some of the rubble that's being knocked over.
I assume it's a free action just to point that out to Whisper.
I usually have point out as a free action, yeah.
Alright, so she's gonna do that. And then she is going to command Butonius
Yeah.
to fly. Fly, my pretty.
Fly, you fool.
Over to here. So he's going to fly this way, and this is going to be like two actions for him, and he's also going to go upwards.
Upwards?
Upwards by 20 feet. Actually,
Well,
no.
that's- Yeah.
45 feet.
Why? What's wrong? Why don't you want to be lower?
You know why.
So, 65 feet up, all up?
65 feet up. Yeah.
Alright. Bow! Oh, sorry.
Because she has other actions. Her
Yeah.
other actions are just going to be. Actually, I'll get her to just attempt a demoralize on.
I mean, he's super going to be out of range.
Oh, it's 30 feet. Okay, no.
Why there isn't a general feat to extend the range of your
10,
talking
15.
actions?
I mean, he is 15 foot tall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, then his head is only,
Oh, God.
you know, was it 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah. 50 feet?
5, 30. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. Brain didn't computate.
Like, it's even better, because with the HUD thing, yeah, he's 70 feet away.
Yeah. Okay, well, then she's going to use her actions to.
Yes, I'm
Draw
actually
stuff.
doing hide stuff. Hide stuff? That sounds bad. Alright, is that you done,
Nah.
Illustrana?
That is Illustrana done.
Okay.
That was the outlaw of Alkenstar all along.
Bow!
We'll have been made aware of the goings on, right?
It's hard to miss.
Mm-hmm. Even from this distance, great.
Oh, that's what I meant to ask. Is this terrain sloping down or sloping up?
Down and then a cliff face.
Correct. There's a little bit of a hill, but it doesn't have much of an elevation to it. I think it's not really addressed on the map.
Yeah.
I don't.
But enough that
drawings.
everything on to the right is slightly lower. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd draw you topographic lines, but I don't have drawing.
Always with the drawing tools. Always with the drawing tools.
Yes. They're fun and useful.
They are fun and useful.
I will do something.
Hopefully.
I hope so. Where is it?
Are you gonna take
There
a
it
dip?
is. No, I'm going to change shape, unleash Yagwai Might. Run on all fours.
Go run on all fours. Alright.
Big. Said while big.
Did you want me to do the thing? No, you got it.
An elemental, celestial object, or vegetation out.
So it's 30 feet. 1, 2.
Alright.
I will delay my turn until people will ask for actual help. I reckon they got this. They'll be able to run out of there.
You reckon they got this?
I reckon they.
Well, Illustrator is kind of making a fair bit of noise.
When isn't she? She's a yapper, that one.
So the Banyata behemoth is going to target Illustrano. Actually, no. It's going to target the bird. And with one of its arms, reaches down and grabs a boulder before yeeting it towards Betodius.
Rock toss. Ow. The rocks are gonna hurt.
That's gonna hit. For 20 damage.
Okay. I assume. There we go. No. There we go.
There we go. Then it's gonna move a little bit closer. And it's probably gonna do a couple of ineffectual swings. Because you are still out of range, and then is just gonna toss another rock. God, that was that map as well.
Ooh.
Gonna be at map 10 for a couple of ineffectual swings.
Oh, it didn't do actual swings.
Like flailing in its movements and then.
Yeah. Alright, this scavenger. Start to make its way into the ruins, shall we say?
Rubble. I mean, Warhammer would classify them as ruins.
Can't use that. It is out of actions as one of the creatures lumbers towards you, Whisper. It is your turn.
Alright.
Let me
It's
actually
little-
put this on a proper square.
Yeah, let's go.
There you go.
Okay.
Because it is amongst the rubble.
So Whisper is going to grab all of that I'm just gonna leave it there for the sake, but she's just grabbing at whatever the pack is. So I don't have to
Track
Actually,
everything. Give me a second. I'll have a solution for this.
Okay. Oh, you're just gonna chuck it in a sack. E.
Alright, you should be able to grab the sack now.
Go. So she's gonna grab that with her hair.
Yep.
Slam it into a. Did that grab everything? Oh, don't tell me that just merged everything. No, it just took the backpack itself and left all the contents.
I don't need your stuff. Wait, no, I need his stuff.
Now. Wow, okay. It's fine. You have the pack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna screw it, we'll work it out later. How many? Fine. I'll check the log to work out what I took. Anyway, she shoved all that in a spacious pack.
Yep.
And she's just gonna yell out in Elven to Illustrana. Listen. Essentially just...
Got the
Okay,
pack
we're
we
going now.
Oh.
Which is like the loudest that Whisper can actually yell. And she's going to
Stage whisper.
Yes. I had to double check.
If it dodges Dark Souls style, it will have rock and rolled. Yeah.
And bam. Monk Bull should go.
Ah.
Man, who gave that monk haste?
And that is Whisper done.
Someone smart, I think. Mostly this is going to be a game of chasies. Though I do wonder sometimes if the writers for these adventures realize what some people do. Because there is no way those little guys are actually going to be able to reach Illustrana. Speaking of...
It's Illustrana's turn. So, bad bullshit.
You get...
Well...
Yep. And then I think Illustrana herself.
Why is the range increment on the boulders 120 feet?
Strong?
No, the real question you have to be asking yourself is, most giants who have the throw boulder thing also have the catch boulder reaction. How often does that come up?
Well, whenever you have a giants fight, that's obviously what it's there for. Like, some low-level adventurers come across two giants fighting for territory or something. And fight them
Or
with
someone
these
has like that
giants.
throw friend action.
Well, what was one of the things I considered once? Riding a barbarian feat for the giant instinct. That was essentially just throw boulder. He said, "Here, just thought it made sense."
I think. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. She is going to. Julia, you didn't put Razor Shield. You've got Shield Block, but you don't have Razor Shield. Here you go.
Just fixing up the character sheet. Just casually. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. She's gonna raise her shield in preparation just in case he's.
I will say, Eldritch, this adventure was written with flight rules in mind. There's been a couple of encounters they've done where it's like, oh, okay, these creatures actually have flight and stuff. All right, okay. Bow.
I'll zoom in so I can actually see what I'm doing. 8. $30 feet. Then I will stand up.
Like a dog on its hind legs. We know they can do it, it's just weird.
And take out my staff.
Alright, that's you done?
Yep.
Hoogar!
I
Delaying
mean, they're
still?
coming back.
Yeah,
They seem to be doing all right.
yeah, no, they are actually doing alright. I don't think this is going to be much of a fight.
You don't need to fight your enemy when you can just abandon them. Make them feel silly.
I'm actually going to have to move to actually first stuff at Illustrano? What is this bullshit? Nope, I have to go 10 feet back. As it begins to lumber forward, chasing after you, Illustrana, it picks up another boulder and gives it a toss in your direction, as bits of the ruins come at you.
Ow.
Did she say it has 120 feet?
Yeah.
How close is that thing?
105.
Yeah, but he's 65 foot in the air.
Yeah, no, it measures it properly.
Yeah, it does the calculations for elevation as well.
Because it's only
that's the
75 foot away.
Well, thing. God damn it, game.
You know what they say, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Man, that's one big fireball.
That.
Well, time to see Brutonius fall out of the sky.
Wait, no, that's. Oh wait, no, it's 15 foot. Okay, yeah, no. Ouchies.
Well, at least they haven't got the flak version of rocks.
That's very true. No scatter on this boy. I gotta do it, don't I?
No.
You crit the bird again. Matt, yeah, Matt 20's out here. Alright,
actually-
been critting animal companions. Whack!
I'm gonna do the smart thing.
Are you gonna go for Illustrana this time, are you?
No, I'm gonna zoom in first.
No.
Please tell me she has catfall.
She does.
Yeah, she's good.
Uton-
It's fine.
Utonis doesn't. I will jump in at the end of his turn.
At the end of his turn?
Yep.
1 second. Let me port it back to him. Kogar!
After seeing that very strong boulder hit Butonius, I will cast Chain Lightning.
You've measured it as well?
Yep. I
500
love
feet.
this spell. It looks great. God, that looks so cool.
You made sure you targeted the little ones first. Very clever.
Yeah, because the first time I cast this spell, the dude instantly crit saved. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that one.
That's a success. They have to critically succeed, don't they? The chain ends if it's critically succeeds,
Critically
yeah.
succeeds. you perhaps not?
The numbers are getting higher. I just rolled an 18.
There we go.
That's a failure. Rolling really well.
You are.
But that will hit all of them. Unless he gets a 20. No. Who got the failure? Okay, the furthest one back. Alright. You lot take half. And you take the whole enchilada. So what, that's over... That's almost 200 damage.
What is this?
Korgar, how does this... What does your chain lightning look like? Particularly in this instance.
I mean, he's kind of... You know how you're sitting at the edge of a pool and just sort of kicking your feet in the back whilst having your shoulders and your head and shoulders out of the pool?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. And he just wiggles his finger and goes zap.
As it
Big
launches,
chain lightning zaps.
Yeah. As it launches across the field, strikes one of the aberrations before it bounces to all of them, like the most electrified pinball ever.
And I have one action, and I might as well try and recall knowledge on the big guy. You're gonna want occult, and I don't have that.
Correct.
Would it have religion be a suitable substitute?
Correct. Religion would be a substitute. Not much in the way of information I can give you, except pretty much what you know already. It's a giant, it can throw boulders, it smells real bad, but no one's gotten close enough yet.
Excellent. Well, that's the end of my turn. How
Alright.
hurt are those little guys? Not very.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. So, it's gonna move to there. Then it's gonna target Bow.
Gonna do throw a pebble.
Then it's gonna do sudden charge.
Hey, does
You've
that...
got reach, right?
Yeah, does that count for reactive
He-
strike?
Oh,
he enters
absolutely.
there and then moves to there.
Can I baseball bat him?
I mean, you can try to hit him, sure. Or are you
No,
trying to, like,
this is-
shove him away?
This is absolutely golf swing.
That's a hit.
Good damage, good damage.
They're pretty fleshy. It's hard to get a good hit on them. You're not sure if you're hitting bones or just, you know, bristle.
Bones or rocks that they've eaten.
Gristle McThornton body.
Whisper.
Oh,
Seeing the...
it was supposed to make a attack against me.
Oh, yeah.
Half?
That's right, I was delayed. Jaws, bite, miss.
As you were.
Whisper!
Yes. Seeing how there's now feathers raining down behind her, she kind of takes a change of tact.
Yeah.
So in the middle of this movement, she's going to change into her twisting petal stance.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna fight it? We're gonna fight it?
I'm gonna fight it, or at the very least distract it. Which means...
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah, he's flat on his ass. And that's the end of my turn.
I do need you to do a thing for me, though. I need you to make a fortitude save.
Man, he really is stinky.
He is super stinky. Please succeed at this. I don't want to have to remember it.
Gathering.
1 second. Why is it giving me that option? Oh, I can't open that because that's open. Is this magical?
No, they just smell bad.
Okay.
Like rotting flesh left out in the sun.
I'm going to hero point that because I think that was bad.
It was
Thank
bad. You are now immune to the aura for 1 minute.
Okay. She just bundles up her hair and shoves it up her nose.
Right.
Every day we fall further from God.
That's done.
That's done.
Did your eyelashes get bigger? Oh god. Oh no.
I mean, they can wiggle too, it's just they're not as long.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You winking at me, or are your eyelashes just trying to attack me?
You thought John Howard's caterpillars were bad.
Alright. Move to there. Sudden charge. You want to try to bite you, Bow?
About your bite.
Bow chicken brown cow? I don't know.
What?
Like I
What's
said, I
strawberry
don't
got to do
know.
with this?
The other one. Yeah, that'll do it. Sudden charge to you, Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna attempt to bite.
Really? Because that was a movement action, wasn't it?
It was.
No, it wasn't. Not
No,
anymore.
it wasn't.
So where would it stop?
Where did it come
within
from?
reach. So where it is now.
Okay.
It's just everything else would be interrupted, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's critical hit. Do your damage.
Yeah. Whee!
That was the sudden charge, wasn't it?
Oh, wow, okay.
Not the stunning blows, but everything else.
Damage. This fortitude, that fortitude. Well, that's a critical failure. And I think that's just a success. So success on the thundering, critical failure on the slow.
Ow.
Nose hair. That is it done though, I guess. As it takes the void damage.
Oh.
Does not recover from it either. Alright, this other one. You are the closest to them now.
That was the point.
So, sudden charge.
Mm-hmm.
And a second bite. That will also be a miss. Alright, Illustrana.
Okay. So, fun thing I've noticed that I need to... Julia doesn't have any potions!
You can come over and slap Korgar.
There was a discussion about this. I have to write up the companion version of potion patches.
Yeah.
Because companions aren't allowed to have potion patches.
Okay, he can't... Butanius cannot make it. But I think...
Just need to keep going. Remember, this is a... How tall is the cliff?
I think the elevation's like 20 feet or something like that.
Oh. You just need to make it up here.
Yeah, everyone just needs to get back together.
Okay.
You're in range of, well, everything now.
Yeah. Okay, and I think that's pretty much all she can really do.
Alright.
Our time.
It's bow time. Yeah, just
wow.
winding up.
No, like... Does Whisper look like they're about to run or about to fight?
It definitely seems like that was a intercept rather than a punch, like a go stop him. So yeah.
Probably
yeah,
not sticking
what?
around for the fight.
So yes,
okay.
she looked like it's more like that was a stopping maneuver to, in order to retreat.
Okay.
I gotta say, this fight's going on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
And, I'll do the... Oh, wait.
It's about damn time. God.
Extending rune hit that dude.
Yep. He's on the ground. It's probably the best time to do it. That's a hit.
What's the crit specialization for staffs?
Bat would have to get a critical hit to get the specialization to come up.
I think there's a polearm one, isn't there?
The polearm one is a free shove.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
I think that's it, yeah.
I'm just not sure if the staff is in them. Staffs have club spec. Okay.
Oh, okay. Which is a shove anyway, isn't it?
I honestly don't remember.
I think clubs is like a proper shove, whereas polearms is just 5 foot.
More people need to use clubs. Well, he's gonna stand
I'm more
up.
of a bar person.
You've already used your reaction, haven't you, Whisper? That's easy. Done then.
Yes.
Now, I do need to check out something with him.
God, I just realized the Tetsubo is an actual weapon.
Well, he's just gonna punch you, Whisper.
He's gonna try.
No need to make this complicated.
He's
That'll
gonna
be a hit.
succeed. There's a big dice.
Do
Ow.
or do not.
30 damage. And then he's going to attempt to... using grab. That's going to be a success. Oops. I mean, that's too funny not to do it, isn't it? Hey, Bao.
Hey.
The creature now holding Whisper looks to you and goes to throw a boulder, but instead of a boulder is in fact Whisper.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, that works out pretty well, actually.
So it's gonna do its fur boulder attack.
Hey, Matt, these have a real terrible intelligence mod, don't they?
They do. That's a one.
Does the whisper just go flying past?
Can I use my reaction to grab her?
Grab an edge?
Give me an athletics check. Use your reaction for this. You got reactive strike.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, done.
Just bear hug. Well, dog hug.
Bow hug.
So we're gonna put you to there. Yeah, that's it. Done.
Like just grabbing a dove out of the sky.
Like a frisbee or a tennis ball.
Fetch.
Definitely
sorry,
tennis ball
Whisper.
with the amount of hair on that one.
That's why I went for tennis ball. Kogar, it's your turn though. As I zoom so far out.
I just imagined like Whisper balling up as like this ball of hair, and Bal's like, "Ball."
Drop it. Drop it.
No drop, only throw.
I was trying to see if there was anything that would allow me to shove Butonius into the pool. But I don't.
You
Yeah,
don't?
he's still like a fair distance up.
He is what, 40? How far
45
is
if
it?
the thing's 20, yeah.
Matt, can you put me up however many feet I should be? Or lower down Illustrana however many feet?
We'll raise you up. So you can fly beagles.
You're 50 foot away. Darn bird. Nope, you're stuck up there. Too bad. I can't reach you. You're too high up.
So, what you doing, Kogar?
Okay, ending my turn.
Ending a turn?
Ending my
Alright.
turn.
Orgo's just there doing like the airplane thing with the 2 sticks.
Doing backstroke. Hey, there you go. I used the swim action. Swim and I swim.
Just casually? It's fine. Well, you're only 1 movement away. So, it's gonna move to there. If you wish to use your reactive strike, you may bow. Unless you're muted.
Nick is
Bow?
super muted and doesn't
Oh,
want to
no,
talk.
Bao used the reaction to grab Whisper.
That too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go and bite then.
She might have multiple reactions.
Huh? No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so anyway.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do this, because I think this will be the last opportunity. Alright.
Aren't you just a little chomp champ?
As the teeth begin to move in its mouth like the most horrible circular saw ever.
Ugh.
My little pog champ.
No.
That's gonna be a hit.
Okay. Which damage type are you going for, Mr. Circular Soul? So it's definitely not going to be bludgeoning.
He'll be slashing.
Uh-huh. Slashing's not part of it.
Oh, piercing. So we'll turn off the extra damage. Oh, no, wait. No, the extra
Yeah, no,
damage
it
still
is
goes.
the additional dash. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
keep that one.
That's it. Done. Whisper! As you see it tear chunks out of Bao.
I'm surprisingly okay.
You're just injured, it's fine.
Barely.
No, it says you're
Whisper's
injured.
gonna
It says seen better days.
delay until the end of the round. Just go
Going-
below everyone else.
Alright.
Just as another target.
Just so we can split them up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of the grabbed.
Yeah, you are no longer grabbed. Catching bites again.
Ow.
For a critical hit with a natural 20.
Somebody stop him.
Why?
That's what, your 4th critical hit tonight?
There's been a couple. I don't keep track of them.
Okay, now it's getting a little unsportsmanlike.
um. Move to there. Gotta give you a chomp instead, Whisper.
Which is not a gnashing bite.
Oh no, it is gonna be a gnashing bite.
He doesn't have
Slowed
enough
one.
actions.
Oh, he's slowed. Good work. And he's gonna miss as well. Perfect. But the slowed is now gone. The day is just getting worse. Still a failure. Next one. And this time we're going to spread it out a little bit. One bite for Whisper. Yeah, no, I am rolling really well tonight. This is a bit scary. For 21 damage. That's going to turn around to you, Bao, and give you a bite.
Oh damn.
Flanking.
Hmm.
Well, flanking helps at the very least. These things are pretty much all teeth, all bite. Illustrana.
Whisper.
Oh, that's right. That. Alright, Whisper.
Okay. Whisper is going to punch the one that came up first. Wow. Wow.
I think you've been given a message by the dice.
You have a hero point.
I do, but that's like... I was just doing that to be petty, so...
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Whisper is going to cast...
Run away!
I mean, that and life boost on Bao.
Aww.
And then just say, go time! Ning. Come on, brain.
Well, as you start to get closer to the rest of the group, the cards are beginning to react. Illustrana.
You can face plant into the water.
Yeah. Illustrator is just going to dive bomb over here. And land.
Well, you
Right,
may roll
well, if
the
you stay
healing.
in there for an hour, you'll be good.
I don't think we're going to be here for now.
No. All right. Bow.
Excuse me. Sorry. Terribly sorry.
Yep, and now I have to.
Hey.
Aw, no more bleed for you.
I know.
All right, the behemoth.
Just for clarification in the future, would you consider that fast healing to be like extra aid on the recovery checks for bleeding?
I'd say so.
Okay.
It's like this skin stitching together again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, our behemoth. Moves to there. Go and pick up one of his friends.
He's done it once, he can do it again.
And is going to throw it at you, Bao.
Hooray. I have my reaction back. I want one of these things.
Yeah, yes, baseball it.
Please baseball it. It comes screaming towards you, and like a dog with its head out a window, it's doing like the cheek thing with its mouth just wide open, ready to give you a chomp.
Yeah, so like we're counting that as works for a reactive strike, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, good.
Yep, that's a hit. For 20 damage. And now I'll roll the damage for the rock. So Bao, you'll take 18 from the impact. And our little critter thing's gonna take half of that.
Like, I wish I'd gotten a crit just so I could make that sound the home run bat makes in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've got some new things we need to add to the Discord soundboard.
Potentially, yeah. Cool. It's your turn.
From my recall knowledge check, was I able to identify what type of dark vision they had?
He is gonna start hurting very soon. It's pretty standard dark vision. They just don't like being out in the light for too long. Oh wow, really? Where are you dropping the darkness? That's creepy, but okay.
So they can't see through that. Because that's a 4th level darkness.
Yeah.
Anything targeting Bauer would be concealed.
I mean, done. All right.
Now, why do I have a 4th level darkness, that is? That's because I am Big Eyes.
Well, that's
Okay.
gonna be. Yep.
Never-
You good?
We'll come back to this later.
Okay. It's out of actions, however. Because they can't use sudden charge at the moment. But that one's right next to you, Bao. But it's gonna do the flat check first. Yeah, alright. And now it's gonna try again. I mean, at least a standard bite's gonna happen. As he gropes around in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
But that still applies map, doesn't it?
It should do, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I remembered as I kind of rolled it. Damage! Recovery! This one! He's going to do his try to see through the darkness. He's good! As he gives you a gnashing bite, Bao.
Oh.
That's gonna be a hit. How are you feeling, Bao?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine?
Yeah.
So fine? With that near death? Whisper, it is your turn. All you and Bao have to do is get to, like, here. And you're good.
Okay. Well. Absolutely diddly daisy. And just for sake of doing it, needle darts.
Fair enough.
Cold iron needle darts. That's a miss.
Easy done. Now, I'm guessing Illustrana's just gonna hang out in the pool.
Yes, she's patting the bird. Trying to, like, readjust its feathers and get them back into place.
Alright, Bao. And Bao, as you dive into the water.
Oh, yeah, no, actually. No.
No? However,
Thoughts?
you are all close enough as the cards begin to react to one another and start to spiral and tornado around all of you. You do have something of a decision to make here, though.
I grabbed them too.
Whisper, do you also grab the officer dude as well? Whose name escapes me right now?
Yeah. What was? Oh, it was on his chest. It started with an A?
Arakesh. Arakesh?
Arakesh, that's it, yeah. Yes, she's just gonna, like, cocoon him in hair.
There are several soldiers here as well. Are you taking them with you?
Yep.
She has a lot of hair.
All right. Now, where is my hero court? Hello. Oh, that did actually screw something. That's fine, though. And because we gotta hear it. All of you find yourselves back in Harrow Heart, as the GM begins to drag all the extra tokens onto the board. As you arrive, however, Dodds will say, "Oh, we have extra guests?"
Suzanne.
What's that place called again?
Vudra, if you're saying where you're from, well, where you just came from. The open bridge in Vudra.
That was it, the open bridge, yes. The stranger's just gonna pop up. Well, these are our guests from the open bridge. We decided that it was probably best that they came with us, rather than being set upon by bird-hating little gremlins.
We don't have a token for her. I know we have a token for her.
I thought we just had a token for
We
her.
did. We literally just did. I'm going to find that later. But she is here also. And pretty much both of them are like, where are we? What happened?
Dodds, what's the language barrier here like?
Language barrier?
Can everyone sort of understand everyone else while they're here?
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
We don't speak their language.
Do you speak their language?
They're speaking the same language everyone does here.
So yes, there's some kind of magical language thing going on here. Great. Bienvenue. Welcome to the Harrow Court.
The officer goes, okay, that answers our question without answering our question.
Good.
The
What
simple
happened?
answer is that you're safe.
I will cast a 3-action heal. Roll damage. Wow, that's disappointing.
I knew she had a token. Boop.
Yes.
Oh, you kidnapped the people.
There's also another 5 or 6 soldiers here as well.
And Bao's the only one that can speak Verdani.
Well, there's a shared language situation going on.
Mm.
Something about the magic of the Harrow Court means that everyone can just understand each other.
We all speak Harrowhome.
You all speak in cards, it's fine. Okay, so how do we get home?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. One that you should absolutely have asked.
We appreciate this. The younger officer kind of Jupeli-Pel. Yeah, how are we going to explain this to our senior officers? Can we just say a wizard did it?
Essentially, just you know how magic is.
I mean, we
Right.
popped out of nowhere. It makes sense that maybe you would also pop into nowhere.
Blame artifact. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, blame that artifact.
But listen, once we figure out the teleportation system here, we will get you all back safely home.
Wait, we're trapped here?
No. However,
Not trapped. I think we just have to push them through the same portal we went through.
see, remember how every time we go through a portal, it either A, stops working, or B, kind of changes?
Oh.
Hmm.
There was the east and west portal that you
Go to...
Wasn't one of those the exit portals?
The portals to the east and west are still not functional, I'm afraid.
So yeah, we can take you out of here. There's just no guarantee where you will end up at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen Sliders?
What did...
You know that play about people going from place to place, hoping that the next jump is the one home? Kind of like that.
Yeah, no, it's a Pathfinder play, if I remember right. Something goes wrong with the maze or something.
Yeah, probably.
I like the books better.
Never got translated into our ear. Also, we're all speaking the same language.
Neat, huh? Again, blame an artifact.
Dodds waves.
Wizard did it.
There's
Oh,
a guy
yeah.
in the next room who's from Arcadia, and I guess we can all understand them now as well.
He's a prisoner from Arcadia. Dodds actually says, yes, I've been making sure that he's been unconscious.
Sorry, what?
Well, you
That's
said
super
prisoner,
bad
right?
for him, my dude.
What?
He did try to kill us. You should probably talk to him when he regains consciousness.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can do that, and he won't be, like, severely brain damaged now.
Oh no, it's fine. I was using my other abilities to keep him asleep.
Just cuts to Dot. Anytime he tries to wake up, just punches him in the face.
He uses his other abilities. It's just Dodd's other fist.
Yeah. I was going to comically large mallet.
I'm sorry, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Wangs him with that plate of chicken.
Does this smell like chloroform? No, it tastes like blood. Good. Bang.
Dodge cast nap time.
Before you get up, I just have to fix this lamp. There's nothing wrong with it. Smash.
Well, no, one more thing for me to clean up then.
Whisper's gonna turn to Ardashir?
Yep.
Yeah. And she's gonna like, you know that
What?
card that you had?
Yes, there was something of a good luck token.
Well, that sort of worked.
It's define good luck.
I mean, we're all safe now.
That is good luck.
That is the
Thanks.
important thing.
Now it
And-
shall only bring you ill fortune, as
And-
people with the other cards would like to claim them.
And just to
Yeah.
be clear, you're not prisoners here. Like, you're free to go wherever you like. There's food, there's drink, there's rest, there's anything you need here.
You just don't know how to take us home.
Not
Yet.
exactly.
Matt,
Yeah.
do I know what the rank spell would be required to plane shift out of this place?
Plane shift.
Yeah, what? I don't remember what spell what level that is.
1 second.
6th level, wasn't it? Or was it 7th?
Oh, it's gonna make it difficult for me, isn't it? They didn't change the name of the remaster, did they?
Probably.
There's also a thing banishment would work on.
Oh,
You know what? We're gonna go here. See if it comes up here. Nope.
primal spells.
You know what? I was looking earlier and I was like, I should close Archives and Nephis because I'm not gonna need it. Plane shift.
Start at 6.
Oh, it is now interplanar teleport. Spell level 7.
So,
In 1,000 XP, I can send them home.
So we're just gonna have to stick around here for a while. Once again, I'm not trying to seem ungrateful, just...
it's a little sudden, we understand, but should also point out that people have been trying to kill us for these cards.
And other people.
Well, how about this? As payment for, saving our lives, you can keep the card.
Thanks.
There it is, banished.
That reminds me. Dodd, what does this card do?
See, I get to see different information about it.
Question,
Hello.
Matt.
This is for the benefit of chat.
Yes, you have a question.
Where does banishment put people back on their home plane?
I would have to check if banishment actually works in this instance.
One creature that isn't on its home plane.
Yeah,
would
but the rules
assume
here
you-
are a little bit more funky.
I would assume banishment work like it would send them back to where they entered the other plane from. Otherwise, that might be just mean.
Oh wow,
Well,
okay.
if-
That's
if-
actually
if
really
that was
cool
the-
epitomized. Sorry,
Because
what?
if it does that, then, like, in most instances, people are going to use, like, a gate or something to get in. Just walk back through it.
Judd says the main advantage you have at the moment is most people don't know this place actually exists. As far as they're aware, you're appearing on Galarian, you take a card, and then you disappear.
Mostly for the purposes of sending them home if they wanted it.
But you are asking an interesting question, Korgar, so give me a nature check.
John Paizo, does this work? Ooh.
It should work, as long as they're not resisting.
Wonderful.
Otherwise, Dodd says, well, thanks to your new card, we now have an alarm clock.
What is our new card? Oh, the trumpet.
It's actually a really cool card. I like this one a lot.
What do you
built
mean by an alarm clock?
Oh, we
Please.
have heralds now.
Okay.
Why?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What is the use of a
Auto-scaling
herald
items?
here?
Sorry, what was that? No, we have heralds on the battlements now.
In case we somehow get attacked?
In case someone turns up?
Or you need to be announced when you exit Harrowheart, when you come back.
To who?
In general, this is your domain. That's kind of how the whole nobility thing works. Like, this is your kingdom / nation.
No,
This is your plane of existence now.
no.
As someone who's read a lot of books, the person who created this place read too many books.
What a nerd.
I'm surprised you don't have thrones.
No, I don't have anything I need to be gifted for. But if I did, I would use that website.
I'm gonna start doing a communism around here.
Flap bow with 5 dice.
Communism?
There's an extra 25 hit points for bow.
Thank you.
Just hearing that, like, understanding that the trumpet card gave heralds. Whisper is now just like sitting down and just like,
That should be Tony's.
then why didn't the throne card give us thrones?
Because they're empty throne.
Well, I mean, you don't want a full throne. That implies someone's already sitting there.
Also, there's 4 of you, and the card specifically says the empty throne, so it'd be one throne that the 4 of you... That just seems uncomfortable to me.
No, Illustrana, you cannot take the throne.
I still hate this. I'm leaving.
Well, if you'd like to go... Oh, how many of them are there?
I've said about 6. It's about half a... It would be a full squad, but they've suffered casualties.
Okay. I can only prepare 5 banishments a day.
So someone's gonna have to wait an extra day?
Someone's gonna have to wait an extra day.
Arasesh says, I can wait an extra day. I'm gonna need time to heal my wounds anyway. Dodd says, well, that's fine. I am an excellent physician. If one of the others here cannot receive you.
Slapping for 5d.
All that said, though, we might have about a 10-minute break. People can heal up with that other stuff.
Go. He can take those last 2 healings.
I almost pressed the
29
damage
goes to
button then.
Plutonius.
Yeah, he's gonna need a little bit of extra time to heal up, so he can wait for the second day.
For him. Sure, Berg can take it. Greedy.
Alright, well, we're gonna have a 10-minute break so we can stretch our legs. I can refill my coffee, all that other fun stuff. And we'll be back after that. I'm probably gonna throw up a poll. I think I know what I'm gonna do for the poll question as well. But yeah, hope you can stick around. Yeah, see you then. Hello everyone, and we have returned!
Hello.
Bet they can't Amarone faster than a catfolk. See, I get that joke. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that I get that joke. But I think Sam has stepped away for a bit, but that's fine. As we return, however, who won the poll actually?
Should be Tolga.
Whisper! Whisper won the poll with 2 votes.
Yay.
And you should have
could've-
gone for the dino form.
I was gonna be cheeky and like split it for 2 hero points, but I make it a rule not to vote for myself in those things.
I didn't get any votes, oh my god. Anyway,
Matt,
Mr. Crit the Bird, you don't need help.
no,
yeah,
I don't.
also,
That's super
you're
dark.
definitely not the best sprinter.
No, that's true. That is true.
What are you talking about? He's running this entire thing.
Ba-dum-ts. Have you checked to see if the fridge is running?
Suddenly Dodd pulls out the fridge.
Just opens up their chest plate. It's a cooler box. Pulls out a couple of drinks. There you go. Nice and chilled for all of you. But, what's the plan, players?
We have a plan. Why do you always think there's a plan?
Oh no, I just have to ask.
I would like to talk to this man.
Does
Which man?
My
that
plan
man.
is to rest up and banish people.
I banish you from the Harrow Heart. Thank you.
In the meantime, I think Whisper would be like sort of half showing them around town, also half just exploring herself.
No, fair enough. Because I will say, actually, no, we'll get back to you, Whisper. Because we're gonna do bow. And let's actually reveal his name. Because he does have a name.
Bad bird.
Raskus.
Oh, it's the little
Birdman.
rascus. You little rascus.
From
Well-
the weird theocratic city.
How do you wake him up, Bow? This poor bird man.
I'm gonna stand at the end of the bed here and just use my stick to just sort of prod him.
Prod him until he wakes up.
Yeah.
Well, you get a couple of the flailing hands of But eventually he does wake up with a squawk.
Hey,
Jones must have really slapped him.
hey, bud. How you feeling?
Where am I? Who are you? You're the one who attacked me.
Okay, now, rude. You're actually the one that attacked us. Under orders of some kind of demon.
Yes, the glorious theocratic order.
Yeah. So you're in Harrow Court right now. It's kind of like a little pocket dimension sort of.
Am I a prisoner? I won't talk. You'll get none of my secrets.
I don't want your secrets.
You can torture me, but I will never speak against my lords.
No, you're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Dude, I think he was
I
wanting
mean,
you
like,
to torture him.
if you want to talk about him, that's fine. But I don't care.
You actually want to talk about Pazuzu?
Not particularly. Just, if you need to get anything off your chest, sort of thing, or if that's sort of. Do you have other interests aside from Pazuzu?
Well, yes. My other interest is my job.
Which is.
Hunting down rebels.
Okay.
Because they're traitors, you see.
Okay.
So,
Um.
we have to
okay.
stop the rebel uprising, you see.
So
That's how it
let
works.
Let me just ask you a real quick, good question. In your sort of whole job thing you've got going on,
I'm
if
a
someone-
sergeant.
I'm so proud of you. If someone were to mysteriously go missing off a battlefield, how would that look?
Well, they would probably assume I died in combat.
Good.
For the glory of our demonic masters.
So if you turn up again alive,
Well, I would just tell them I've been taken prisoner.
and just let go. And they would not be concerned about that at all, right?
And I would tell them all of this place where I've been imprisoned.
Go ahead.
He kind of looks around the room and goes, "We're in Harrowheart."
Very good. So we're both caught up on where we are now, and roughly we know the exact same amount of information. Have you considered, just offhandedly, like, taking a second stab at life and not being, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, such a theater kid about being evil?
Peter, I don't know what you're talking about.
You literally went to me, ha ha ha, I'm evil.
That's because I'm evil.
That's not what evil people do.
Because I serve my fiendish masters.
Matt,
Yeah,
I would like to do a perception check to get the vibe off this guy.
absolutely.
If that's not good enough, I will spend a hero point.
You will have to spend a hero point.
Oh my god.
He's giving you weird vibes, that's for sure. What exactly they are, you're not sure.
Right. I don't know how to really word this correctly, but I've sort of done you a disservice because when we were being brought back here, I grabbed you thinking I could sort of help you turn over a new leaf, you know?
Why would I have to turn over a new leaf? I
You're
have a
working
good
for-
job.
You're working for demons.
And?
What do you think happens at the end of that?
I don't follow.
Right. So, but like, I think I can make you worse.
You can make me more evil?
Yeah. I think together we could, like, really make something of you. I see the potential in you.
It'd be a deception check.
Deception.
Diplomacy? Are you actually going to make him worse?
Bet your ass I am.
I'd like to point out he's committed 2 cardinal sins already.
Like, you don't even wear a cape. Why don't you wear a cape?
Well, you have to be higher up in the food chain to get a cape.
Have you never heard about dressing for the job you want?
Well, it's not a part of my uniform. I'd get in trouble.
I think we can still make this work. You left as sorry, what was your rank again? Lieutenant?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It's quite
What
a
if we-
respectable rank.
It is. What if you came back as Lord?
Well, well, that's reserved for the demons.
The demons and Raskus. No. Raskus and
He-
the demons.
He blinks a couple of times, and he gives you that look that only birds can do, where they kind of tilt their head towards you.
Avian side-eye.
I get in trouble, a silly phrase for a demon worshiper. To be fair, the theocracy he comes from is the chaotic version.
Not so.
It's Chelax without the organization.
Yep. Opposite Shellax.
But
Would you consider staying here and learning, growing in power until
becoming
you
more evil?
return triumphant and take your piece of the pie?
I will consider your offer.
I knew you had a good head on you.
No, I have an evil head.
That's
Am
the
I-
point. We should just do the finger guns and be like, "Hey."
I'm maintaining composure.
Is the GM having a lot of fun with this? Absolutely. Look, if this bird could grow a mustache, he'd be twirling it.
Well, so
We'll just give him some Whisper's hair. He can just attach it.
we're not going to cause problems here because this is the place of learning.
Is this a place of learning? It looks like a castle.
Where else do great lords get made?
You are correct.
Bedroom.
Great Lord needs a castle.
So, we're gonna work on things together. Feel free to use any of the resources at your disposal here and in town. However, I will come down on you like a sack of bricks if you step out of line. Are we clear?
Understood.
Very
He taps his beak.
evil.
For evil!
Just have to one second. One second.
Yeah.
Hey, Dodd.
Dodd is gone.
Yes, Bell?
There we go.
Dodd is returned.
Suddenly, I'm a lot more okay with the whole ruling a kingdom thing. Continue on with whatever it is we do here. Ruskus is fine to be conscious.
Oh, certainly. I'll put away the chloroform.
Very good.
How big is the platter of chloroform?
Chicken-sized.
Excellent pun.
Now, I would like to just remind everyone that Bao is a follower of Sun Wukong, who is chaotic neutral.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Okay.
Gotta get Raskus and Nemesis. Oh, God, okay. So, Korgar, what are you doing? Because I know what Whisper's doing.
I'm waiting for the next day.
You're gonna wait for the next day? Oh, right.
Banish some nerds.
Let's copy these two. Because my navigation thing broke because I didn't stop the encounter. Delete. Whisper. As you return to the village with Arasesh and Jopalpay, you're showing around the village, and you're noticing that there's a lot more people here than there used to be. Just the general population of the place has increased, and they all seem a little bit more animated.
Is it, like, in particular, like, I forget if we pointed this out before, but was the actual, like, races and stuff, was it fairly diverse, or were they, like, specifically certain races?
Pretty diverse. I don't think we did actually touch on it, but all the ancestries and races and everything else represented here seem to be very diverse. Also, as I mentioned before, they all seem like faces in the crowd. If that makes sense. Like, you vaguely recognize some of these people from just people you've ran into on the street. But the other two are kind of following you around as you show them around. And they're kind of like, this place feels really surreal.
It is. It's like home, but not. But now it is.
I mean, it's definitely not as hot as Vudra, which isn't too bad.
It's interesting. Apparently, we have a glass forest.
Glass desert, but yes.
Glass desert.
A glass desert? Okay. So this is literally a Magic Kingdom situation.
Near as we can tell, yes. Somebody turned the Harrow deck court into cards and then distributed them. And this person didn't think to make anyone particularly more helpful in working anything out.
So... Okay, so... If I'm understanding this correct, you collect the cards, and this place gets more powerful.
That is the most basic interpretation.
So, what happens when you collect all of them?
We don't know. We don't even know what the cards do until we get them.
Well, that's a little bit terrifying. I'm even more glad I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it's incredibly frustrating.
The silent
like
hag gives you a wave.
Oh, hello, Granny. She just waves with her hair.
It's just... And we
So
can
well-
live... We can live here just fine?
Yeah,
We're not planning to stay, but...
I mean, you're welcome to if you wanted to.
Japu kind of walks over to one of the food stands and grabs a piece of fruit and gives it a chomp. And the food here tastes fine. It's actual food?
Yeah,
You could feed an entire army here.
possibly. But we don't know if the food exists when we take it outside. Dodd,
Yes, Whisper.
Dodd, if we like the treasure, if we take the food outside of the plane, does it disappear?
If it's in... Well, if you've partaken of the food, it should be fine. But I feel as more cards are being collected, the food will be more sustainable outside.
It's an improvement, I guess.
But help yourselves. The food replenishes on its own every day.
Yeah. The scary thing is, so did the people. We haven't tested that, just to be clear.
It should be noted, I don't refresh though. Everyone else does. Also, he does gestures to the silent hag, who once again waves. The major players of the Harrow deck also don't refresh. Just, the villagers.
Odd.
Yes, Whisper.
Have a card.
Which card would that be?
I mean, are you represented by a card?
Not that I'm aware of. Dud just kind of sits there, kind of frozen for a couple of moments. I don't know.
Driver update required.
Watch it.
Do you know how to make cards?
You asking Granny?
Yeah.
No. To start with, let's actually... She kind of gives a non-committal hand waggle before reaching underneath her counter and pulling out her own deck of Harrow cards.
Is there a Golem card?
She starts to raffle through the cards. And there doesn't really appear to be one.
Should make you a card.
Give me, I want to say either occultism, fortune telling, or game lore if you have it.
You have the occults. Could you? Wait, does? No, the vision doesn't apply to this.
Well, that is a good roll. You are aware that there is such a thing as apocryphal cards. So these are cards that take on the position of existing cards in the Harrow deck, but are represented a little bit differently. It changes. Sometimes it's a cultural thing, sometimes it's just a time thing. But it can be a little bit varying from time to time. The Rabbit Prince, for instance, has been represented by various different prey animals. The Tyrant has changed from being represented by a dragon to being a devil. There are some that are more specifically represented by the gods as opposed to representations of the concepts of the cards themselves. So, making a card for Dodds could be potentially possible. But as you understand it, Dodds is a physical representation of the realm. A servant. A herald, if you will.
We've got heralds already.
Yes, but I was here
like
first.
having a Dodd.
Thank you. I appreciate your presence as well, Whisper.
Don't think you should just be a servant. And she's just gonna slightly tap him on the head with her hair.
Well, it is what I am for. Wait, are we going to be going towards awakening Dodds?
That's kind of the plan.
What could possibly go wrong?
I didn't have anything particularly planned past this, so...
No, that's fine. To kind of close it out, Arasesh will kind of go, so... Once again, you could feed an entire army here.
Potentially. We do already have an army, though.
The paladins come marching past.
They
And
have impeccable timing.
they do have impeccable timing, as if you could almost summon them. And he's like, oh... It's at this point, Whisper, you'll notice that the paladins in question look a little bit chunkier than they used to. They're a little bit taller, probably cresting about 7 feet at this point, each of them.
Okay, so less chunkier, more swole.
Yeah.
Beefy.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, so we've got food and they're eating it. I understand what you're sort of insinuating. We don't mind if you take some of the food, but I don't think that we could commit to anything beyond that.
No, of course not.
Maybe later.
I don't think we'd have the means to bring people here anyway. Not on any kind of scale, that'd be worth it. It is.
If we figure out how, you're more than welcome to come back.
I will keep that in mind. Whisper, just as a general point as we kind of close this out, you do notice that the soldiers look to be having the best food that they've had in quite a while. You get the feeling all of these people have been probably eating rations for Lord knows how long. And as far as they're concerned, this is like fresh fruit, vegetables. Granny even has like a spread of cookies out. Dodds can provide turkey for everyone. And they do seem kind of genuinely happy. But okay, you're just waiting for the next day, aren't you?
Pretty much. I don't think I've really got anything I need to. Maybe some research into the next set of cards.
Well, what do
cards
you
we've
have
got
left? As the DM looks back to the archers.
I mean, you
Well-
could like go up there and spend a bit of time just looking through the portals, just sussing out, seeing if you can work out where some of them
Oh,
lead.
yeah. That's good.
You want to do that, Kogar?
Yeah.
Well, let's drag specifically there.
Me specifically.
Yeah, you specific.
So specific, sir.
Now-
Georgia, very happy.
I just have to delete something very quick. Boop.
Like the rest of you. So we've got a book portal, key portal, and a ring or a crown?
Crown.
And a crown portal.
3 portals
Somebody
left.
say crown. Sunshine vibrate. What do we see in each of these portals, Matt?
Well, which one do you want to look through first?
Let's look through the book.
The book one? Having a quick glance through, and I'll give you a perception check while I start the description of it. It looks to be a forest or perhaps a jungle.
Okay.
As you look a little bit closer, you definitely see that, yes, this is a jungle. And there appears to be a group of Sneeple getting together for what looks like what might be a ritual of some sort.
They look
Dodgy?
druidic, because he'd know if they look druidic.
Actually, yeah, give me a nature check, Holger.
Natura.
Tua?
Naturish. No.
Oh, that's good.
No. 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 No.
No, no,
no.
no, no. No, no, no,
No. 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 Stop. Cease.
With your 42. Oh, look, that meme's not even relevant anymore anyway. With your 42, they seem to be doing some sort of cleansing ritual to keep some sort of evil creature at bay.
What are they trying to cleanse, Matt?
They're trying to cleanse a clearing. They're using rice to do it. This isn't too unusual. Like, druids have been using, like, plant circles and that kind of thing.
I know this demon. Korgar doesn't, but I do.
With your 42, did you want a shot at it?
Fortitude?
No, with your nature check.
42.
You got a
42. Oh.
Yeah. Like,
You
did
can
really
see the
well.
mistake there.
Yes, no, I can.
Yeah, sure.
You do know that there are, particularly in the Tianjia area, there are some vampires and other creatures that are repelled by rice.
Tasty.
Is that why they throw rice at like Japanese weddings and stuff?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, is to keep ill spirits at bay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that seems to narrow that down to Nagaji in Tianza, Juja.
Nagajo? I think it's Nagajo.
Could you write Tian above that portal?
Tian?
What about the crown portal?
Where's my drawing tools? There they are.
I do it myself, but
The GM's mean and doesn't let you do it.
exactly.
I should have been keeping notes.
It's fine. Korga, the crown. Well, give me a
Would you like
perception
a
check.
perceive check?
I do. It does look like you're looking into a vast hallway, though. As you look a little bit closer, though, you notice the seats and kind of like the upper landings as well. You think that you're looking into a theater of some sort, and a play is being prepared.
Ooh.
They're going around checking the props, everything's working fine and everything else. The actors are practicing their lines. But a play itself is not currently in motion. It would be a society check to figure out where that is, though.
Yeah, I don't got any of that stuff. That's just for highfalutin people. Illustrana.
Definitely not Kolgar.
Kolgar is not highfalutin. It's just an old guy.
Yeah.
No man.
You have one left.
All right, and the keys.
The keys. Once again, give me that perception check.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's like it's an essential skill or something.
Man, I'm glad I picked perception up at level 1.
As you look into it, you see a cavern. Stone hewn, but as you kind of glance around, you see large murals, vast ones, of large objects, planetary bodies, giants, rather large trees.
Planetary bodies, you said?
Yeah. With your natural 20, specifically the celestial bodies chosen are the largest ones, the biggest.
They're the biggest ones.
No, for real. And as you kind of look around, you notice that is the similarity between all of these things. I'm not going to make you do a religion check, but you think that this is a shrine to the god of all things large.
Does that god have a name?
I'm trying to pronounce this right, so do forgive me. Balumdar.
That sounds like a name of a god of all things.
I am going to type it out. Here we go. Balumdar.
Yep.
Matt, you mispronounced it. It's actually
Well done. Well done.
That's a big funny. Definitely him. Okay. Well, I would say that constitutes solid research on my part.
That is some solid research.
We've got a temple for a big god. We've got theater. We've got a for vampires. And Sneeple.
And Sneeple. Well, if no one wants to do anything else with the day, the evening will pass. Dodds will make sure to have a nice spread out for everyone, even your new visitors.
I need an evil spread for just like some kind of wicked charcuterie board.
I'm not sure.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. Yes. I can.
Charcuterie.
I can cut the vegetables into
Ooh, like little
demonic
demon
symbols.
heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Some-
evil-looking birds.
You know how you can get some chicken nuggets that are dinosaur shaped?
Yes.
You get some that are just like little demons and devils.
I think I can manage.
Wonderful.
You're going to get the bird to eat chicken nuggets, are you?
You will be
And
surprised
deviled eggs.
how often birds eat those things.
Yeah.
No, I'm not surprised. It's just that this is a sentient bird.
This is a scavenger.
Mm.
This guy doesn't know crop rotation if it slapped him in the face.
All the hunter-gatherers go around saying, "Go, wheat boy, go, it's ruining his life."
Well, it's worse because, like, the seasons here are pretty static. So it's growing season all year round, at least as far as you're aware.
Oh, that's horrible. If it's always growing season, it's never harvest time.
But Raskus is very impressed by the evil charcuterie board and takes great relish in doing it. Dodds even managed to do a centerpiece that kind of looks vaguely like Pazuzu.
Just gonna keep that one away from Alessandra.
Olga doesn't know this, but Sam does. It is a capital offense to name the sky gods.
It is.
In
Sam's been
the
doing
Helana-
research.
Yeah, in the Helana theocracy,
Yeah.
for any of its denizens to name the sky gods, capital offense. What? They don't use the word capital offense. I think it's is exilable.
Yeah.
The capital offense is gun ownership.
And what did our little Tengu friends say to bow before? Do you want to know about Pazuzu?
Well, I mean, we're not there, so it's fine.
I know. That's
Yeah.
leverage.
His laws are not our laws.
Alright, heresy.
There we go.
Still leverage.
Eventually the morning will come, however. And Korgar, you have people to banish.
Yep.
Before that, however, actually you're a druid. You'll wake up with the dawn, won't you?
Yep.
Especially if you got some casting to do. Well, you'll wake up with the dawn, and as you do, the trumpets will sound. Just kind of greeting the new day. It's kind of like a revelry sound that kind of gets tooted out.
Do I know where these trumpets are?
They're on the battlements of the castle.
How many are there?
I believe there are a dozen.
Is it just the dooting skeleton thing?
They're
I
not
get
skeletons.
I get a dozen pillows. And then I spend the morning going and stuffing each trumpet with a pillow.
One of them goes, I have a kazoo if that'd be better.
Is it audible in the morning?
Yes, it's audible in the morning. That's what we do.
No.
You don't want us to, like, do the dawn revelry? So
No.
everyone knows that it's time to wake up?
No.
But it's dawn. That's when you do it.
That's what the sun is for.
The mention of Dawn Reverie creates such an evil look out of Bao's one eye that it should silence anyone from ever doing such a terrible idea.
The sun is for waking people up. Trumpets are for making people scared.
So you're saying we should jump scare people?
No, only sound the alarm if there is
Well-
danger.
Yeah, that wasn't for Korgar, that was for Bao.
Or I'll
It's-
stuff the pillows
Hey,
in your
dogs.
face hole next.
Hey,
Your
Dodds.
face hole next.
Dodds, real weird quick question.
Yes.
Is the castle sort of like fixed or is it mutable?
I'm not sure how much changes can be made to it.
If we needed like walkways between walls, so like, you know, say there was a secret passage and it went through the like along the wall, is that something that can happen?
Potentially.
I would like the heralds to be placed in there for the
You-
jump scares.
Oh, very good, Bal. Yes, we can arrange that.
Very good.
Garner,
Hmm?
you have some banishments to do.
Yes. I do. They gotta do will saves.
They're choosing to fail.
Okay, they can't come back to this plane for a week.
Oh no!
How long
Well-
does it take? 2 actions.
So it'll take you about a minute to do all the banishments.
Yep.
Arasesh and Japulape will say their goodbyes to one another. And give a salute as she is banished. And the GM just deletes her from existence. It's fine.
Oh no, what a shame.
Banished her to negative energy plane. What?
Wait, she came from the negative energy plane? Uh-oh.
As she leaves, though, Arasesh is just like, so that's it, and we wait till tomorrow. And
Yup.
well, I hope it's safe for them to wait for me.
They've been banished right into the middle of a pack of
Well, I wish we didn't go home.
Did actually look this up on like before. Apparently there is no concrete like answer to where people go when you do this, but the general house rule is they either go somewhere safe or somewhere they consider home.
Which would probably put them back in their barracks, so that'd be fine. I'm happy with that. Instead of just putting them back on the battlefield where they came from. Oof, that would be terrible. Well, I guess the question is, what are people's plan for the day? Do you have a plan? Anything you particularly want to do?
I will be telling everyone about our options for the next set of portals. And I think going and looking at a play would be a nice change of pace.
What kind of play? Like, are
Matt,
we
what
talking
kind of play?
fancy or
Are we
peasant?
talking Hamilton? We talking Wicked?
I feel like Illustrana would pop up at this point and be like, is it an elven play? Some of those are the best, but they do go for a long while.
Porgar, from your reckoning, it looks something akin to Beowulf. So, a fantasy epic.
It's definitely a Beowulf.
Okay.
I'll spell that out for people.
Like slaying a dragon, that kind of thing.
What are we? What are we meant to be wearing?
Clothes, I assume.
One of us is a giant bird.
Ah!
Don't think Tonius would fit in the theatre scene.
Funnily enough,
Yes.
probably would.
In the theatre seats.
Not in the seats themselves, but would fit.
Yeah, I know fit in the thing, but definitely not in the theater seats. And we're not that wealthy enough to get a box.
I think we'll do fine. We'll be fine. Everything's fine.
I do have some fancy clothes.
Society check.
You want to do a society check, Korgar?
Sure. Do we wear fancy clothes to a play?
Yes?
Wow, I'm back right where I started.
No,
Who'd have
look,
thunk it?
the theater did look kind of nice, so showing up in your scrubs would probably not be acceptable.
My bone armor.
Probably, wear a cloak over the top. As for an actual dress code, like is this a penguin affair or not, you're not sure.
It's
Smart
not like
casual.
we can just pop in and ask.
Yes.
Whisper is just gonna start stripping.
No.
And as astonishingly taken aback as I'm sure this last soldier is, you
Yeah,
can't
it is.
see anything because she is just covered in it. She has draped her hair. She has effectively made herself like a
But hi,
modest tent.
Bayonetta.
Yes. The clothes are real, but you don't see anything. She is just getting changed in a dome of her own hair.
Somehow that's worse.
I don't know. I'm okay with it, I guess.
Illustrana, I really need to talk to you right now.
Yes, Bow, what is it?
I don't have any fancy clothes.
Perhaps the dwarf can tailor you some. Not you, Korgar, the other dwarf.
Just looking at Korga.
And that is a genuine question. Can the dwarf actually make other stuff for us?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
He has more of a focus on blacksmithing and jewelry type stuff, but could probably put together a gown or something if asked.
Just hammer it out.
Yeah.
Been witnessed.
Matt,
Now be unwitnessed.
lip gloss and lasers.
You realize you have to post that in Twitch chat now. You have to subject everyone to that.
What are we being subjected to?
What's in the Discord?
Howard stolen fakes discovered.
Because I don't always get to see. What? I'm sorry, what?
Congratulations, Whisper. That is what you are now.
Yeah, or be changing to Gripply.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, Bow, you're going to see the dwarf as I switch back to Foundry in my peripheral.
Hello, I don't own
Hello.
fanciful clothing, and we're going to a play.
Okay.
Are you capable of fanciful clothing?
I could probably make something fanciful for you.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Any guidance?
Dodds!
Yes, Miss Bow.
What do fancy people wear?
Clothing, usually.
Clothing. Listen, if everyone else wants to be stupid, I'll be on their level. Let's go.
Ask Illustrana.
I did. That's why I'm here.
Yes, but she can provide you with more guidance.
Illustrana!
She likes doing all that highfalutin stuff.
What do fancy people wear?
Well, typically, if you want to go for Kyonin high fashion, there's usually a lot more to do with the sleeves, the
Which
flowing.
invented.
To his credit, the dwarf does actually get out a bit of, like, a scrap bit of paper and the stylus and starts working on a design.
Like, I recognize you were about to say elves invented fashion, but counterpoint, elves invented fashion crimes.
I like the idea that elves invented sleeves. Until then, everyone was just walking around in tank tops.
I mean, in summer that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Sun's out, guns out." Am I right? And elves were like, "No."
Just remembered I did actually make up a fancy outfit for Whisper. I just posted a picture of it.
Nope, that's the wrong place.
Nice.
Oh, that was nice.
That's leg.
That is
He's
a
a
lot of,
monk.
like... But,
No, I still prefer the Bayonetta.
the dwarf continues to kind of sketch out a design. By the time it's finished, it does look mostly elven, or at least according to Illustrana's suggestions. Well, I'm pretty sure I can have it done by tomorrow.
Perfect.
Or at least, I could probably have it done by this evening.
Both good.
Almost like it'll coincide with when the play is happening.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my god. What other preparations do people want to do?
I think the girls definitely need to get together and just like absolutely girls' night it.
Absolutely girls' night out?
Hair, makeup, shoes, everything.
We're breaking it all out?
Yeah.
Dodds is surprisingly competent at making sure that all the beauty arrangements that need to be done are done. Make
Probably
sure
gonna get Oscars in on it as well. Just as like, lessons on eyeshadow and such.
Yeah. Do I look bonita?
Do you feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Perfect. Muy bueno.
The dress that the dwarf makes for you is sure enough to Illustrana's specifications. However, the caveat is that this is a individual who works primarily with metals and has done so with the gown as well. Although it is easy enough to move in and is true to the specifications, it is made of a lot of armor plates with a fabric undercoat.
I mean, I'm buff, so I assume...
Yeah, I don't think it's an issue for you.
No, I'm just assuming Bao looks even better now.
Just my what's those like Mongolian coats they wear?
I was thinking battle dress. I'll be real.
Yeah, that's specifically what I'm kind of thinking of.
Ah,
because they do have like a lot of sections that could be just replaced with like plates or have plates on them and stuff.
there's a image of the metal wizard from Pathfinder First Edition that lives rent-free in my head. Because it's just like the floor-length robes, but it's just metal plates all over it, and it's just like, yes!
I got a copy. This
Right.
link.
The dress is surprisingly elegant. And everyone gets kitted out and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Horgar,
Hey.
what preparations are you making?
Well, I think my bone armor would be poorly restored. I'll not be wearing that.
You could probably go for your ceremonial robes.
Yeah, I'll just be going in with my living mantle.
All right. Well, that's easy done. Well, let's take you all to the lodges.
I forgot that it had this effect.
Yeah,
like
you
it's
forgot
the
that it had
entire
the thing.
reason. It's the entire reason I picked it up, but I forgot it had this effect.
Does it do?
I can gain a focus point once per day to cast on my.
Druidic sequence.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Of course, the fear is the last one. Now, if anyone has performance, religion, or society, they can do a roll now as you're kind of checking out the portal.
Actually, do you have...
That was society. All right. As you take another look through the portal, you see that the portal looks to open up to a VIP box that is currently empty.
All right, never mind. Butonis will be fine. He'll be able to squeeze it.
Nice.
Considering the furnishings and the embroidery, this does look like a high-class opera house in the nation of Chellax.
Uh-oh.
Less nice. Oh no! Matt, no!
What?
I know how... Nick knows how Chilaxian operas go.
This is not one of those operas.
Oh, thank Christ.
Please illuminate us, Nick.
How many murders do you like in your opera that happen on stage for everyone to watch?
Oh, okay.
Do they still do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a willing participation thing, or?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Or
It's
is
the-
this kind of like an Aztec sort of deal?
You know how, in general, actors aren't treated the best in most situations?
No?
Oh, are you saying if they do poor performance, they get killed for it?
Oh no, there are parts written.
Oh, okay. Literal
What you're saying
murder
is
plays.
no encore.
It's a killer performance.
Eh. VIP booth.
To the
Go.
VIP. Yeah?
Format says anything else awful.
I don't know why I closed that then. I shouldn't have.
That's a big pickle. They're
There's a
fighting
big
a devil
pickle?
Joe. they are fighting a devil Joe.
Well,
That's very pickle faced. You can't tell me otherwise.
I just think it's funny that you're saying all these things. No one else can see it yet.
Is there a basil juice?
We're just gonna delete you for a second, Kogar. I'm sorry.
You mean a battle geese?
No. Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse.
Beetlejuice.
We're just gonna
Bagel-
put Bertonius in the back,
Bagel
though.
juice.
Bezezeltuse.
Bazelgizo.
B-52.
B52.
Okay, I need to switch this over, otherwise it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, no, that's a devil Joe.
That's a devil Joe?
That's a devil Joe. That face, devil Joe.
I'm looking for
I mean, you're not wrong.
very long devil Joe.
It's a long boy. What's the problem?
Oh my god, look at the model.
It's 2 devil Joes in a long devil Joe costume.
As you all arrive, the play is just beginning. It seems as if this VIP box in general was reserved or left empty on purpose for some reason. But otherwise, it looks like a packed house.
I have a out of character question.
Yeah?
Why is Loveless back from the dead?
Who? What do you mean?
What do I... Matthew.
Would you like to give it... I would like a perception check from you.
This isn't Bao. Bao doesn't know Loveless.
I would still like a perception check.
All of
Is
us?
this from everyone or just Bell?
Everyone can do this check if you'd like.
Because Illustrana's high up, does she get the benefits of Big Sky?
No, because we're inside. And because I'm super mean.
I believe.
Sitting across in the opposite VIP booth looks to be someone of a more deceased pallor, shall we say?
Cards in their hand.
And yeah, they're just kind of casually shuffling a deck of cards as they're watching the play beginning to start. They look over to all of you and give you a kind of a nod with their hat as they gesture with it, kind of giving it a little tap.
Whisper's just gonna wave with her hair
Why do they look so cool?
and just keep staring at him.
He seems nonplussed by this as the play begins. I need to check people's perception checks. Whisper / Illustrano. You know what? Let's just reveal them.
Who earns?
Our gambler also appears to be flanked by various assassins. It's not that their outfits are uniform, it's just you can kind of tell the weapons that they're carrying.
They sort of arrange, like, in a sense that they're shadowing the guy, or that they are protecting him.
Protecting him, or at least they're part of the cadre. Like they're in the seats and everything else like that.
Oh, okay, they're actually seated with him. Okay.
No, they're not here for him. It's more they're here with him. Otherwise, the show begins, and the opera is called The Linom's Lost Legacy. It presents a representation of one of the ancient tales of the lands of the Linom Kings, where Chalax, in their nobility, rescued the poor barbarian peoples of the lands of the Linom Kings from their savagery by facing down against the various Linoms. People want to give me a society check.
Can I give you a nature check?
Wait,
are Linoms primal dragons?
Kind of?
Can I do performance?
You can do performance if you like.
Not you gaming lore.
I mean, you could do gaming lore, it'll give you different information, though.
Sure.
I need to check, actually. Close, but not quite. Everyone did succeed at that. Chelax has a tendency to put on some of these operas as a type of propaganda to revise their own version of history and the events that happened. Most of the upper class in Chelax know how this goes, but these plays are entertaining to say the least. And sure enough, as the play continues, we see the Linorm show itself. And it is a cloth one. It is not a real Linorm, just so everyone's well aware. But the hero is known as Alingus Frun, and as they make their way onto the stage, you can see that they are well appointed in all the affections you would see for a hero. Sparkling armor, a flail with a spiked chain, a rather large sword. The very picture of a Chelaxian Hell Knight hero. Also, amongst this actor's outfit, is a harrow card, kind of tucked into one of the belts.
Tonius, what do your elf eyes see? I mean, eagle eyes see. Actually, he's a hawk.
As he takes to the stage, our gambling friend also kind of leans forward in his chair, and from earlier checks, you can tell that he's shuffling his cards a little bit more thoroughly now. Making sure that vital beacon's ready to go.
It's always up.
Hey Matt, would you say that a minute's gone by?
Yes. I roll an occultism check.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for Whisper, it needs to be a minute with blinking, because that's harder for her.
Just constant blinking.
Is that something I would want to hear at a point?
Nope, that'll be good, actually.
Okay.
They're not being deceptive. You can tell that they are... They're not disguised. Well, not magically disguised anyway. They've gone to some measure to make sure that they don't look as sickly as the picture shows them to be. They are undead. But they are also very interested in the card itself, less than the play.
More like the actual emotional state. Would you say that they are excited, anxious?
Excited, eager.
Mm-hmm.
Beaver, even.
Ready to jump forward at the slightest provocation.
Mm-hmm.
Is just looking for that opening.
Whisper is going to lead in and sort of, just with the hair, do the little huddle thing, and just let everyone know, like, watch him, be ready.
This is when, as you're watching him, he begins to fan out his cards. And as he does this, there is a kind of... Most people wouldn't notice this, but you're of a higher level, and you're also kind of actively using Aura Sight. There's a disruption in the air magically, and some of the overhead spotlights for the stage begin to shake and unswivel from their fastenings.
Gosh darn Shy Guys.
As several of them fall to the stage and begin to burn. The linarm itself, being made of cloth, catches fire almost immediately, and panic begins to fill the opera. As our gambling man and the rest of his group get ready to swing onto the stage. And with that, I'm going to end the session there.
Panic at the Opera.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely what I'm going to be naming next week's session.
Thank you so much.
I'm either going to do the classic way where it's going to be panic, ! At the Opera.
Oh, absolutely, do that.
Yeah.
Has to.
But yeah, I'm going to end the session there. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Very much.
Oh yeah.
As we have screaming going on in the background.
Look, I've played enough terror missions in XCOM to be very used to the screaming.
Just generally in the background. It's fine.
I hated those missions so much. You saved everyone! Terror level rises.
Remind me to go dig out a screenshot I had. You know that one mission in, I think it's either the original XCOM or XCOM 2, where you go to like a wharf and then there's suddenly just the fucking bugs everywhere?
That's such a good, both a good and awful mission.
Oh, it was, I literally got out at the end with one of my guys with 1 HP and poisoned.
Oh, wow.
It's an
Twitch is really
experience.
struggling to load. Well, I mean, this is going to be easy. Dwarf is streaming at the moment.
Whoa. I'm streaming?
Yeah, Dwarf Down Under is streaming.
Oh, I'm not down under. I'm just the dwarf of the party.
Yeah, okay.
Actually quite high up at the moment too.
Yeah. You're going to be swinging on the stage and everything. I've been looking forward to this particular card for a while now. Because I just think it's going to be super dramatic and stuff. But, with all that said, as our heroes continue to hunt down the cards, going all the way from Vudra to Cheliax, the hunt continues, but it looks like they're about to be introduced to one of the other rivals who are also trying to collect the cards. Whether they can beat them to it or not, you will have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian East. No, that's wrong. 5:30 on Saturday, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be continuing Stolen Fates for Pathfinder 2nd Edition presented by Tabletop Obscura. Pathfinder 2nd Edition is by Paizo Publishing. This has all been powered by Foundry VTT with music by Michael Gelfi. I don't know who provided the screaming, but I thank them because it's actually kind of quite effective, actually.
I think it's like the Wilhelm scream. It's one of those generic ones.
Yeah, it's quite plausible. It's the same with the fire. I actually need to download more of the, open source ones. Get together a proper soundboard. Otherwise, be sure to check me out on all the socials. The VOD for this will be up on YouTube within 48 hours. Probably going to be Monday, 7 p.m. local time. Just because I've been finding doing it at that time is actually really good for the algorithm. Things I never thought I would be saying. But otherwise, does anyone have anything to say before we go? As I set up the raid?
Watch stuff tomorrow.
Well, we will be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Gatewalkers, if people want to join us for that.
From what I hear, they're up to the penultimate part.
Ooh. Yeah, they've almost finished the second book. It's kind of interesting. I've done some alterations to the third book already, and I want to see how the players respond to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But otherwise, that's about it for me. So I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. I hope everyone out there who is celebrating Thanksgiving has had a decent Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. Friendsgiving, whatever. We don't do it here in Australia. I don't know what the vernacular is. But all that said, remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Yar.